Okay, YouTube, welcome back to Prison Architect Alpha 23 with the Flying Phent. This is episode number 66, the double six. 2/3 of the beast. Alright, we're building one room here, or one building, I should say. One building over here. And I was thinking before I run the utilities, I might even build the building over here, just to have it done, and therefore be done with. You know? There's something to be said for just checking tick boxes off your to-do list. Even if they're not necessarily important, just ticking them off so that you can stop worrying about them. So I'm probably going to do that next. I'll do that, I'll do this, perhaps I'll even install the thing just to get some power in here because I'm getting kind of tired of seeing some blinking lights telling me that I have no power, I don't know what to do with my life. I'm so sad. It's so tragic. And, just want the blinking to go away. It's too distracting. It should be bedtime soon, which is good because then my workers will be able to work faster. Or maybe it's all in my head, but either way, I'm okay with that. Alright, it'll probably take an hour for everyone to actually get in bed. I mean, it'll take less than an hour, I think, but we'll see. See how it goes. We've only got 4 going into solitary now, so that number's finally come down. Has everyone been taken out of solitary? They have. Look at that. Look at that, indeed. And how do the needs look at this point? They look just fine. They get up in the morning with a shower, get some food in them, and they'll be fine. Okay, is this building done? No. Obviously not. This guy's still building. Is it done now? No, there are more people coming to build. It's the only problem with doing this in the dark is I can't see where there's remnants to build. It looks like there might be a piece here, and maybe a piece here. The one here, okay, looks like I still think it looks like there's maybe a piece here. Oh, and there's a piece up there I can see. Piece here? Oh, there's 2 guys coming, so obviously there's another place that I missed. Dump food waste. Oh, that was the short way around for you, was it? You're a little confused. There were so many bricks over here, and you brought a whole new stack for 1 friggin' brick. You wasteful son of a bitch. Yeah, those are not even. These are 2, not even. Either. These are also not even, I think is the words I was trying to get out. So let's do there. Materials, concrete, before they haul it all back, they can pull from the concrete that's already in here, hopefully, unless they're going to be idiots, which they probably will be. Power station in as well. I'm going to run basic cable, just enough. There was something that was going to have to be tricky here, wasn't there? Yeah. I'm coming this way, and up the back, because the electric chair is going to get powered from here. And let me I don't want to install it, but I want to see where it's going to go. Rooms? Maybe I will install it. Execution room. Objects. Electric chair. Oh, you can't rotate the electric chair. Oh, that's interesting. So we'll go here. Oh, I can't afford it. That's why it's red. That's okay. So we'll go there. So I'm going to go ahead and run my cable. I think it was here. Was it? Yeah. Good. I'm just going to go straight like that. And that will power this room, and then this will come up to do. No. Water will go. This can go 1 down. Oh. Wow. Barely fits. I think I might have planned that, and I've just forgotten that I've planned that. But in either case, I am impressed with myself. So there we go. So all that We'll get the power in there, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to de-execution room this room, because then it will like stay blinking at me for all time, which is not something I want. Okay, good. And then, yeah, once all that cabling is in, I'll probably do the water as well. Yeah, I might hold off on this. The blinking doesn't bug me. It bugs me, but not that much. Alright, so there's a lot of moving to go. And they're moving it to storage. Don't move it to storage. Build the wall with it, you fool. Ugh. You're crazy. Alright. Oh, excuse me. A little bit slow with those cables. And the concrete. And everything. So slow. So slow indeed. Although it is nighttime, so they should be, you know, a little not horrible. Maybe. Possibly. Perhaps. They may just be horrible. Yeah. Building continue. Ah, there we go. They're finally oh, I was gonna say they're finally working on that wall, but it looks like they're not. They are taking that concrete elsewhere. Fine, I guess. Whatever. It's their business if they want to do it in the most inefficient way. Seems pretty silly to me, though. I'm pretty sure you can hear that, and I apologize for that. That is the airport. There is an aircraft departing. It doesn't bother me because I work at an airport. I'm so used to the noise. And obviously I can hear it. I live right next to the airport as well. So I shouldn't say right next to. It's not that bad. I live fairly far away. And airplanes today are pretty quiet. There's a big debate going on here in Toronto. We have a small airport down at the waterfront right near downtown. And right now there's one, I wouldn't even really call it a regional feeder. It's very small. It's, you know, they've got like 9 gates and, I don't know, a handful of 15 or 20 -8s. And they do flights to places like Montreal and Ottawa and, you know, New York and stuff like that. So they basically, they cater towards like kind of businessmen more so than like leisure travelers or whatever. But they want to expand. One of the problems is they don't want to move to the big airport because where they are now, they own the terminal building. So they can really provide a very kind of custom, almost like a high-end first-class service, if you can imagine that on a Dash 8. It's very kind of white glove. They really do it nice. They really do it up nice. And if they move to the big airport here in Toronto, they wouldn't be able to do that, right? They'd be mushed in with everybody else. So they're just trying to expand the small airport they're at to allow more planes and bigger planes to fly in. But a lot of people don't want that because it would take up some harbor space. They think it will be too loud is the biggest complaint. People are worried about the noise. And I think that's a silly argument. I mean, the harbor space, I think, is valid. The noise argument, I mean, they don't want to make it a 10,000-foot runway, so it's not going to be, you know, 747s trying to come in and out of there. It's going to be regional jets. Mostly newer regional jets, even, because it's really not going to be that long a runway. And they're not looking to have like a waiver that says all aircraft, let any airplane in. They just want to say, okay, how about the planes you allow right now, plus the one type of jet we want to buy, which is like one of the new Whisper jets coming out. And a lot of people are upset about it. They're saying, oh, if you let this in, you let something else in, and it's just as bad, and it's just as loud, and all this type of stuff. But the truth is, people who aren't in aviation, I get that they don't understand. But if they don't understand, I don't understand why they are so vocal about it. You know what I mean? They don't understand. I don't understand them, but at least I acknowledge that I don't understand them. They don't understand, but it seems like they still think they're experts. And they're like, it's going to be so loud. But all you have to do is look at jets of today versus props of, 15 years, 20 years ago. And the jets of today are so much quieter, Yeah, I get that fighter jets are really loud, but we're not talking about fighter jets. We're talking about little small commuter jets, little small regional jets. I live near a airport, and that thing that took off that I just heard was probably like an A330 or an maybe an A310. I don't know. I wasn't looking out the window, but I assume, based on how loud it was, that it was one of the larger types. And the Airbuses seem to be more popular in and out of the airport. I'm right near the big airport here. I'm right by Toronto Pearson. So I'm going to assume it was like an A300, an A310, an A330, maybe a 777, or 747s do come in from time to time, but they're a little bit more rare. But I'm going to assume it was one of the bigger ones based on how loud it was. But it wasn't even that loud, When you're inside, if you're outside, you had to be a little bit louder. And sure, I'm not right underneath it, but still, I think aircraft today are really quiet in the grand scheme of things compared to what they used to be. And if you live near an airport, it only takes you, a couple of weeks to get used to it. Here we are playing prison architect. There are people, if you, I don't know if you've known anybody who's ever been to jail, but the biggest thing that a lot of people talk about, the hardest thing to get used to, is just the noise. It's like non-stop, like a dull, deafening roar all the time. Non-stop, people yelling, and people, you know what I mean? Even at 3 a.m, it's not quiet. And it takes people, a couple of days before they get any sleep at all, because you're just not used to the noise. And then beyond that, it takes them, probably a couple of weeks before they can start sleeping consistently, just because you're so not used to the noise. And yet they still get used to it. So if you live near an airport, eventually you get used to it, and then it's a non-issue. Once you're used to it, it's who cares? It's no big deal. If they were really loud, I'd get it, but they're really not. They're not that loud. Alright. Lights going in, that's excellent. I was wondering why it was so dark, and I guess because the lights weren't quite installed yet. They're on their way. There we go, lights going in. Lights are going in. Electrical cable coming in. What? Electrical cable? Where? Oh, I see. It was from over there. Is someone coming to install this bit of concrete? They are. I see. It's probably this guy here, this tired guy. Yep. Nope. Maybe not. That tired personage is doing electrical cable. Alright, fine. All this stuff is done, which is fantastic. I guess it's not all done. It's mostly done. Most of this stuff is done, which is good. It's what I like to see. It's what I like to see. Nope. This still says someone's doing it, right? Yeah. What do? You're dumping food waste. You're obviously doing electrical cable. The dog's having a sniff at you. You're dumping food waste. You are dumping food waste. You are tired. You decided to turn around and go the other way. I don't know why. But in what manner is this going to be faster? Where exactly are you going to go in? What is happening? I have no idea why they decided to go that way. That does not seem faster or more efficient in any way, shape, or form. Are you coming to construct a concrete wall? You are. You're doing the last little piece here, I hope? maybe. Let's see. All going in. Yeah. I think. Yeah. Okay. So utilities, CCTV monitor. We're going to put one here and one here. One there, one there. Good. Okay, so those need to get installed, then we need to hook them up. We also need to put our power in. Some of it is going in. We can see that the job is in progress for the power station. There's only a handful of electrical cables left, and that job is queued, so they are working on those. This one's going to be a tricky one. I think to do this one, they have to go outside because the wall's in the way everywhere else. But then once that is done, before I do the utilities here, I think I will do this section. We are going to need loans again, another loan, but that's fine. We are making $31,000, so we'll pay a little bit of interest, but we'll keep building. And that's the key. I just want to keep building because I mean we are way behind, right? We are way behind, but the key is to get there. We talked about it before, and I'll bring it up again. I need more classrooms. I need more. I might just build this to get cleaning closets going, just to get people working. I think we have enough laundry. Let me just take a quick peek. Does it look like everybody has laundry? Almost everybody has laundry, so we may have enough laundry. I may go ahead and just build one more laundromat. And they're getting power from this guy, right? Yes, they are. Okay. And this guy has room for me to do another laundromat. So I'll probably do another laundromat just to be able to get more inmates working in laundry. But that's going to be for a future episode. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like. It really does help my channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. And if you'd like to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.